Your landlord walked through this exact same apartment 6 months ago and signed off on white walls, builder-grade lighting, and zero personality. If they walked through it today, they would not recognize it. Not one nail hole. Not $1 lost from the security deposit. Just a rental that finally looks like it belongs to you instead of a property management company. Before we get into it, if you are renting right now and tired of living in a space that feels temporary, hit subscribe because this channel is where I break down exactly how to upgrade a rental the smart way, without the horror stories you have seen on TikTok about people losing their entire deposit over a paint job. Stick around because upgrade number 7 is the one most renters get completely wrong, and it could cost you hundreds if you do not know the trick I am about to show you. Why 2026 is different for renters. Renting longer term has become the norm, not the exception, and landlords in 2026 know it. More people are working from home, more people are staying in the same unit for years instead of one lease cycle, and that shift has changed what counts as an acceptable upgrade. Property managers are paying closer attention to units that feel updated because it helps them justify rent increases, which means the line between what damages a wall and what simply improves it has gotten a lot more forgiving. That does not mean you have a blank check. It means you have more room than you think if you know where the real risk is. The rule that protects your deposit. Before any of these upgrades, you need one rule locked into your head. If it requires a screw, a nail, glue, or paint that is not removable, do not do it without written permission from your landlord first. Text message counts. Email counts. A verbal yes over the phone does not count because when it is time to move out, you need proof. Every single upgrade on this list respects that rule, which is exactly why you can do all of them without losing sleep over your deposit. Removable wallpaper and accent walls. The single highest impact change you can make in a rental right now is peel and stick wallpaper on one wall. This is not the flimsy stuff from a decade ago that peeled at the corners within a week. The current generation of removable wallpaper is designed to come off clean, even after being up for over a year, as long as you follow the application instructions and avoid applying it to freshly painted walls that have not fully cured. Pick one wall, usually the one you see first when you walk in or the one behind your bed, and commit to a pattern that actually has personality. Bold botanical prints, textured grass cloth looks, and warm color blocking are dominating rental makeovers this year, and a single accent wall can change the entire feel of a room for under $100. Lighting that does not require an electrician. Overhead lighting in most rentals is harsh, cold, and honestly depressing. The fix is layered lighting, and none of it requires touching your wiring. Add a floor lamp with a warm bulb in one corner, a table lamp on a console or nightstand, and if you want to go further, plug in sconces that mount with adhesive strips instead of hardwiring. Cordless, battery-powered puck lights under cabinets or inside closets are also having a real moment this year because they solve a lighting problem landlords never bother to fix, and you can take every single one with you when you move. The difference between a single overhead bulb and 3 layered light sources in a room is the difference between a waiting room and a home. Hardware swaps that look expensive. This is the upgrade most people do not think about, and it might be the best value on this entire list. Cabinet knobs and drawer pulls in most rentals are cheap builder-grade metal that scream apartment. Swap them out for matching brass, matte black, or brushed gold hardware, and keep the original hardware in a labeled bag somewhere safe. When you move out, you screw the original pieces back in and take your upgraded set with you to the next place. This single change across a kitchen and bathroom costs under $50 and makes the entire space look like it went through a real renovation. Rugs, textiles, and why they matter more than you think. If your rental has the same beige carpet or cold laminate flooring as every other unit in the building, a well-placed rug fixes that instantly. Layering rugs, especially in studio apartments, is one of the most talked about design moves this year because it does something paint cannot do easily. It defines separate zones in one open room without a single permanent change. Pair that with patterned curtains, a textured throw blanket, and a few statement pillows, and you have added color, warmth, and sound dampening all in one move. Renters are leaning into bold patterns this year instead of playing it safe with plain neutrals, because texture and print are what make a rental feel intentional instead of temporary. Removable backsplash and kitchen updates. The kitchen is usually the least personal room in any rental, and it is also the easiest to transform without touching a single permanent surface. Peel and stick tile backsplash designed specifically for rentals installs directly over most existing backsplashes or plain walls, and it removes cleanly when it is time to go. Combine that with the hardware swap we already covered and a few open shelves added using tension rods instead of wall-mounted brackets, and your kitchen goes from forgettable to photo-ready without a single hole in the wall. Command strips are not optional. They are the entire strategy. Every wall-mounted mirror, floating shelf, curtain rod, and piece of art on this list should be going up using heavy-duty adhesive strips rated for the actual weight of what you are hanging. This is where people lose deposits because they either use a strip that is too weak and it fails, or they skip the strips entirely and reach for a hammer out of frustration. Buy the strips rated for your item's exact weight. Check the manufacturer's listed weight limit before you buy. And always test remove one strip in a hidden spot first to confirm your specific wall paint reacts well. Most modern adhesive strips remove clean off standard latex paint, but older or unusual wall finishes can behave differently, and it is worth 30 seconds of testing to avoid a bigger problem later. The mistake that costs renters the most money. Here is the upgrade almost nobody thinks about until it is too late, and it is the one I promised you earlier. Painting a wall without documenting the original color is the single most expensive mistake renters make. Even if your lease technically allows painting, if you cannot repaint back to the exact original shade before move out, you will likely lose part or all of your deposit to a professional repaint. Before you paint anything, take a photo of the wall and, if possible, get the exact paint code from your landlord or a color matching tool at any hardware store. Keep that information saved somewhere you will actually find it in a year, because that single step is what separates a renter who gets their full deposit back from one who does not. Making it feel like home without making it permanent. The apartments that feel the most lived in are almost never the ones with the most expensive furniture. They are the ones where every layer, the lighting, the textiles, the hardware, the wall treatment, works together toward one consistent look instead of feeling like random purchases. Pick a color palette before you buy anything else, and let every upgrade on this list support that palette. A cohesive rental with a clear style reads as intentional and expensive, even when the total cost is under $300, while a rental full of mismatched trendy pieces still reads as unfinished no matter how much money went into it. Every upgrade on this list can go up this weekend and come down completely clean the day you move out, which means there is genuinely no reason to keep living in a space that feels like it belongs to someone else. If this helped you see your apartment differently, subscribe for the next video, where I am breaking down the exact room by room order you should tackle these upgrades in to get the biggest visual impact for the least amount of money. See you in the next one.